All right, y'all. So today I'm gonna take y'all on a nature walk here in Houston. We're at the White Oak Bayou Trails. So you can see it back there. So we out here in Houston. They say Houston only got tall buildings and parking lots, but no, Houston has a lot of beautiful nature. You know what I mean, too. A lot of green spaces and things like that. But about to go ahead. But yeah, we gonna go ahead, hit this nature walk. I'm gonna take y'all with me. I like to do about 5 miles. Yeah, we're gonna get it in. Let's go. Well, we want to do, they're doing work out here. So what we want to do is go down this path that's this way, but there's all this mud over here. So I gotta try to find some type of creative way to get that way without getting my shoes too messed up. Let's see, is it soft mud? It rained yesterday too. We may not be able to go this way. We may not be able to go that way. See, we have this path this way where we just walk around this big. It's too muddy over here. All right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna find a way around. Okay, y'all, I may not be able to take y'all the long way that I go. I usually do 5 miles. They have it blocked off. So I might just have to walk around this part a few times here, or find another way to get to that other section I'm trying to get to, but we'll figure it out. Nah, if it didn't rain yesterday, could have just walked across that dirt, but they're renovating, doing some remodeling to the trail, so it's okay. One thing about Houston, Texas, man, it's very big. A very spread out city, you know, 4th largest city population wise in the United States. You got New York, LA, Chicago. But those cities, especially New York, area wise is smaller, but it's built vertically, you know what I'm saying, in the sky. So a lot of people, you know, in a relatively small area. But you take a city like Houston, it's massive. People don't really realize how big it is, how spread out it is. So if you come into Houston, you just stay downtown and you try to go out and stuff like that, that's just one part of it. But we have like so many different areas. I mean, you got downtown, midtown, Memorial City, City Center, Galleria, the medical center, the energy corridor. I mean, just so many different areas. And like, no matter what area of the city you go to, you will find great restaurants, great vibes. You know, it's just a really fun place to live. There's so much to do. Like anything that you want to do anywhere, you can find it here. You know, it gets hyped up right now as like a party city and a party destination, but that's just one aspect of it if you're into that. I mean, we have Lake Houston, we have Lake Conroe, which is not in Houston, but, you know, in the metropolitan area. Then if you go, you know, 40 minutes to an hour south, east, you'll hit Galveston to the beach. It's not the most beautiful beach in the world, but it's still a beach. It still gives you that vibe. We have one of the largest theater and play districts in the country. The largest medical center in the country. Great sports town. Astros, Rockets, Texans, and we have a FC club, which I would love to go to a FC game. I hear that they're really, really dope. Clearly we're in Texas, so the demographic, Hispanic, Latino descent is the #1 population here. A lot of people don't realize, because on Instagram and stuff, if you follow like African American culture, you know, they'll kind of always compare Houston and Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? But the difference is Atlanta is predominantly African American, you know, but Houston is predominantly Hispanic, Latino. Then we come in, I think, second. So it's just a different vibe. A lot of Spanish speaking, a lot of Spanish speakers. Everything is kind of, it's a Hispanic city, which is cool. You know, it gives that diversity. It's also the most diverse city in the country. A lot of people would think it was New York, but it's actually Houston, with so many nationalities and cultures and things here. So that's one of the reasons I like it. You know, I was born in upstate New York, grew up in Ohio, lived in Florida, moved here a couple years ago. Just up and moved. I had a point in my life where I was able to make a transition, and every year when winter would come around up in Ohio, I'd be like, this is my last winter here. I can't do this again. It's too cold. Every year. Probably for like the last 7 years. I don't know, for a while. Oh, I can't do this. Then my immediate family started relocating. My brothers. First one moved to Atlanta. Then my mom moved to Atlanta. Then my other brother moved to Atlanta. And then, you know, a logical choice, right? I should move to Atlanta. But there's something about Atlanta don't really resonate with me. Don't resonate with my personality. Don't resonate with what I like. So I chose to go a different way. Never ever been to Houston before. Never visited. Nothing. Just knew that I would like it. I knew it would be better than where I came from. Because I've been to New Orleans a lot, several times. One of my favorite cities to visit. Love the culture, love the food. But I doubt I would want to live there. But I love to visit. So I'm like, okay, what else in that? You know, I kind of canceled out Atlanta. I'm not really a West Coast dude. Didn't really consider the West Coast at all. Considered Arizona a little bit, because the company I was working for in Ohio would have allowed me to transfer to Arizona. So I thought about it. Didn't really want to go back to Florida. I just started narrowing places down. People always talk about Charlotte as another place. I've actually never been there, but size-wise, Charlotte is very similar to Columbus, Ohio. I'm hearing that's where I most recently lived, in Ohio. And I'm like, you know, I want something a little bit bigger. I want something a little different. So went ahead and just narrowed it down. I'm like, Texas. I'm like, Houston is close to New Orleans. I can get to New Orleans when I want to, easy. I can, they got a cruise port in Houston. I like to cruise. I'm like, it's a big city. I don't know. I didn't know not one thing about Houston. It just packed everything up and moved. I don't have any children, wasn't married or nothing like that, so I had the absolute freedom to just relocate. And I did. And I don't regret it. Now, the sun isn't really out today, luckily, because at this time of morning, in the summertime, it can get kind of hot. So luckily, this is like a cloudy day. So otherwise, you got to come out earlier. That Texas sun, that Houston heat is no joke. I will say that. It's much more hot than I imagined. It's very humid here. So in the summer, it does suck, especially during the day. You are gonna sweat if you. It's gonna be hot, but for me, I was like, I'll take that over the snow and the cold. Deal with the summer for a few months. And then, the rest of the year was beautiful. After September, October, November, it don't even really get cold here. It gets a little chilly, but not like Ohio cold. It gets cold for like a couple of weeks. I think it was like 75 on Christmas or something. So these White Oak Bayou trails extend from all the way out, like the suburbs, Jersey Village, way out, all the way to downtown. So you can literally ride these trails, walk them. It'll be a long walk, but you can bike, or something, all the way downtown. In the spring, it's beautiful. I mean, the animals, the flowers, the wildlife. Like in the spring, I started walking over here in like February, March. Beautiful out here. It's still nice right now, but you don't see as many flowers and stuff, butterflies. No, it's real nice in the spring. So I wanted to take you the long way I like to go on my 5-mile walk, but since they have it blocked off, that way is more scenic. This part right here, as you can see, is up against a kind of a main street. But that other way I was gonna go back into the trails. It's like, I like that way. But we're going to do that some other time. But yeah, like I was saying, any kind of life that you want to have in Houston, you can have. You can live in the suburbs and raise a family. You can live in the city and do the city life. You can live in the rural and do the rural life. You can live on a ranch. Go down to Galveston and get a beach house. You know, they have so many nice areas. The Woodlands is nice. That's way up north. It's outside of Houston. To me, I'm new here, so it's all Houston. You know what I'm saying? But Houstonians, especially the locals, the people that are from here, they don't really like to call these outside areas Houston. But when you're not from here, it's all Houston to me. I ain't got to get technical with it. But technically, like the Woodlands, Spring, you know, all those outlying, Cypress, Katy, they're clearly not Houston, but Katy's real nice. I went out there one time for a concert. I got to get back out there too. And it's like, no matter where you go, there's like fun, there's things to do, restaurants, just random vibes everywhere. So many different districts and so many, it could just be like the most randomest place. It could be a fire restaurant there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a really fun city. So much to do. I don't really get how people say it's boring here. I mean, if you stay in the house and if you introverted, and you don't put yourself out there to find things to do, then any place will be boring. But the fourth largest city population-wise and one of the biggest landmass metropolises, you know, in the country, and you can't entertain yourself, it's just, I don't get it. Morning. That's what I should do. I gotta pick me up. I had a bike. Pick me up a bike and do some bike riding. You'll see a lot of bike riders on these trails. Man, little quiet neighborhoods. Ducked off. There's real quiet working class people. You know, no issues over here. A lot of Hispanics. That almost looked like a banana or coconut tree or something. I don't know what kind of tree that is, but that's some type of, I think that's some type of fruit producing tree. I could be wrong though, but it looks like it. It definitely looks like it. Is it bananas? It is a banana tree, right? Those look like bananas to me. Growing. Something. Pretty sure those are bananas. But yeah, when I get to the end of this part up here, I'll probably let y'all go. because I wanted to take you a more scenic route. The whole 5-mile journey I go in, when I get to the end here, back to the part that's blocked off, I'm gonna have to turn back around and go back. Yeah. People over here, they have like chickens and stuff. When I walk over here in the mornings, I be hearing chickens, roosters. See, it's another banana tree, I believe. I could be wrong. Don't laugh at me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure those are banana trees. The dopest thing I seen out here, the other way that I was gonna walk, I saw a bald eagle. Like, I had never seen a bald eagle in the wild. I didn't even realize, you know, that we had them in Texas. And just to see one in the wild, like, it was crazy. Like, it was like super huge, super big, but, you know, majestic, like bald eagles are. You could hear chickens. They're doing a lot of construction onto this path, so. And they do have fishing over here. You can fish. I haven't came out here to fish yet, but it's on my list. But I heard they have like bass and other fish in this reservoir here. But I haven't came. I've seen people out here fishing. You have this, you have that water over there, you have that water over there, and then that long way I was gonna go, there's 2 other bigger bodies of water that way. Want it. So I like to go that way because it's more scenic and I can get my whole walk in with seeing different scenery. On this path right here, it's like a big circle. Sometimes I get bored seeing the same thing. I want to see something different. They call that the reforestation area down there. Those trees. Opens up to another little neighborhood. It is starting to heat up as this cloud cover is going away. In the summertime, I like to get out here like 6, 7, be wrapping up by this time, but right now it's already like 9, so you got like that clearing. So they call it reforestation area. Do not disturb the trees. So where I'm from, if you take that path, that will take you downtown. Eventually, it's a long way, but that's the way. And then this way will take you to Jersey Village eventually. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do my longer walk. Tomorrow is Sunday. I like to do like my real long walks on Sunday. Sometimes I end up doing like 7 miles. So since I know that path is blocked, I'm gonna go a different way so I can start over there so y'all can see that. It's just so peaceful, man. I just come out here and walk. It's like just being in tune and in touch with nature and just being able to take all this in, getting fresh air. It's quiet. I do this to like meditate, just clear my mind. I've been kind of busy traveling this month, so I still be getting my steps in, but I haven't been coming here. I've been going other places, but I miss this. I miss coming over here like in the spring. I was here every day from like March to May. No, February, March, April. No, March. I started in March. March, April, May. I was here every day, getting it in. Then when summer hit, it did start to warm up. It changed my routine a little bit. Plus, I started traveling. But when I get a chance, I'm always going to still make it over here. It's just a great way to start the day. And like I said, they're working on the trail. So you see construction vehicles, bulldozers and stuff. And it's real muddy over this other way. So we almost made it all the way back around. Eventually they're gonna pave this all out. They're gonna have that all paved so you can go that way. But you see they're working on it right now. I think what they're gonna do is, because that used to be all grass, that whole bank that's cleared out right there on the other side, that was all grass. So I think what they're gonna do is pave the whole thing. Because this is like a flood control zone. I think they're gonna make it like this up here. The way that this slopes down like that. That concrete slope down. I think what they're gonna do over here, they're gonna pave this whole thing, make that all concrete. And then as you look over here, the way that this concrete slopes down to the water, to the stream over here, I think they're gonna go ahead and pave this whole thing all the way down. I could be wrong though, but I think that's what they're gonna do. This whole thing is like a flood control district. You know, Houston does flood a lot. We do get hurricanes and heavy rains and things. But it looks like that's what they're gonna do, the way that they cleared out all that vegetation like that. Interesting. Then you got houses on the other side. See, these guys up here, they're coming from the area the way that I wanted to go. But I don't know how they got over there with all that mud. So let's see. They must have started on the other side because yeah, the idea is like if it ever was a hurricane or anything major flooding, this whole area would flood and fill up before these houses and other things over here. So but they turned around and went back. They ain't want to get through the mud either. Man, I really want to go that way. At least I could do it, man, but my shoes would be ruined. Let's see. So we made it back one full, other half circle around. As you recall, I was on the other side by the porta potty earlier, came up to this mud right over there on that path. You just can't get through this mud, man. It's too soft, it's too deep. But if I was to go that way, it's a bigger reservoir that way, more water, a bridge, some other scenic stuff. We're gonna do that tomorrow. But for today, I'm gonna have to turn around, go all the way back around, which is cool. Finish my workout. I'm glad y'all joined me on this one. Like I said, Houston is not all buildings and concrete. We do have nature areas, beautiful nature areas actually. All right, peace, y'all. This is in fact a banana tree. That purple, you see the smaller bananas, and they call this the banana heart, something like that, banana. But this is in fact a banana tree, and they have another one right there. So that's pretty cool. I never seen one in somebody's yard before.